First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to our apostle, the knowledge of great millstone. Peace and salutations, all you brothers out there teaching this word of truth and sincerity on the highways and hedges, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Man, this is... You could read the headline right here, man. Texas man arrested with up to 58 terabytes of child porn, man. Can you believe this shit, man? So-called white man. Why don't they beat this guy's ass? They're just chilling in his house, man. I would have fucking touch a wall in there, man. Okay? It says a man in Texas has been arrested with up to 58 terabytes of child porn, local authorities said. The man, identified as 39-year-old Richard Belden, arrested on Tuesday when officers executed a search warrant in Allen, 23 miles northeast of Dallas. Several electronic devices were seized, which contained approximately 58 terabytes of data related to child pornography. Belden was taken into custody for possession of child porn and taken to jail. Says, the case could mark one of the largest seizures of child pornography from a single person, although specific records are not available. 58 terabytes is equivalent to 58,000 gigabytes, more than 12,300 DVDs, man. That is just sick. That makes you sick to the stomach. And look who did it. The so-called white man, right? This is the so-called white man. This is you in America. Your final hurrah. You white supremacist, this guy's probably a white supremacist, racist, goes to church. I mean, he's probably a PE teacher, sicko, a complete sicko, man. All right, you so-called white people, you're through. All right, Hebrews 12:15. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright, a complete lowlife. For you know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Yeah, you so-called white people, man. There's no way for you to come back, all right? The kingdom of heaven isn't set up for you. It's set up for us, all right? Your judgment is coming. All these years of running around being a sicko is done. This is Job 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers are of disdain. This is set with the dogs of my flock. Yeah, you're less than the dogs, man. And you wouldn't want these Edomites next to your dogs, because you already know what they're going to do. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief. These so-called white people, man. To dwell in the clefts of the valleys and the caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they prayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men, the reviler than the earth. Who else could this be talking about? This is speaking of you so-called white people, you Edomites. Okay? Yeah, you were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief. Yeah, and it's happening again. But this time you're not going to be able, you're going to go back into the clefts and the valleys. You elites, you're going to be, trying to hide out from the missiles. But we're going to go up in there and get you, man. Put some chains on you. Yeah, they were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And that's you so-called white people, man. Right? So, while you a-holes are worried about us, man, watch what the so-called white man's up to. None but wickedness. All right, with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakokadash, right? And death to the so-called white man. Shalom.